Johnny Vega into the box. Johnny, go, 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 go.
It's time for live coverage of spring sports here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air, and Gold supporter, Town Auto Group. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Air Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Inland Northwest Honda Dealers, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue, Together for Youth, Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center, and Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Now it's time for live sports here on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Leads it 1-0.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to beautiful, sunny East Wenatchee, Eastmont High School for today's encounter between the Wildcats of Eastmont and the Panthers of Wenatchee. Hi again, I'm Sebastian Moraga. Thank you for being with us. Next to me is our fine soccer announcer in his last game with us at NCWLIFE, Matt Wisen. Hello and a farewell at the same time, pal. And tell me, what's the X factor today? Because these two teams know each other so well. We've seen them a couple times play really, really tough. What's the X factor today? What's going to tip the scales one way or the other?
Well, first off, this weather's phenomenal. I mean, seriously, 2 days ago, it's all we could do to get a word out without having lockjaw because it's so cold. and right now it's just beautiful. And what a fitting game for my last game.
Yeah.
You know, Wenatchee Eastmont.
Yeah.
Can it be any better than that? What's the X factor? Well, Eastmont, as we saw last game, they got 2 or 3 players that are really coming into form right now. They found some confidence. They refound their confidence. And Aaron, I mean, are you kidding me? 6 goals in one game, and everybody getting in on that action. So, can they keep that going? I mean, that's if that was my horse, I'd be riding it if I was Eastmont. And Wenatchee, can you find a way to stop them? They have found some goals, and they have been putting some games together and found some confidence. And I don't know if they have any one X factor goal scoring player that you're going to say, yeah, this player's going to get a goal, but because they have several players that can put one in the net. It's a really intriguing game.
Absolutely.
And as always, I don't know if we've ever had a boring game between these two teams.
Never. This time we have Eastmont with their absolute all-league talent and beyond in the Leon brothers, and Wenatchee, a tough squad that knows adversity, that's overcome adversity against Davis, against Sunnyside, a couple days ago also in the playing game. So we're going to see something special without a doubt.
Yeah, and Wenatchee's, early on, they were lacking some discipline. They're lacking some, I guess, some soccer intuition and knowledge, and which has affected their chemistry. It affected their finishing, and the last time I watched them play, they were stringing a game together. They were stringing together some good possessions and creating opportunities. We weren't able to see Moses Lake do that against Eastmont. Some of that was Moses Lake's own doing. And as even Coach Hurtado mentioned, their defense had struggled, and they're still working on playing out of the back and making correct decisions. So maybe that's the X factor for Wenatchee. Can they capitalize? Can they put Eastmont in those weird, awkward positions or scenarios playing out of the back and capitalize on something like that?
As you can plainly see, lots of storylines to accompany this game between Eastmont and Wenatchee. When we come back, we will have the interviews with the coaches, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
Allergens. You can't see them, but they live in your carpet and your air ducts. Call the experts at Clean Air Connection for a clean, healthy living environment. Experience, education, and the right equipment equals the best cleaning job possible. Call Clean Air Connection today. Pet dander, allergens, dust, and pollen? Trust your home's carpet and duct cleaning to the experienced experts at Clean Connection. This locally owned family business educates their staff and uses only the best equipment. Call Clean Air Connection today.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School. Next to me is the head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, Dennis Stronson. Coach Stronson, as always, sir, welcome.
Thank you.
And one thing that we forgot to talk to my partner, Matt Wisen, at the beginning was the scenario. What happens today if? What does this scenario look like for Wenatchee coming into this game? If you win, if you lose, if you tie?
If we win, we go and play the winner of the district title, the loser of the district title game at their house on Saturday at 1.
With a berth to stay on the line?
Yes.
Okay.
If you lose, you're done. Welcome to high school soccer.
Oh my! So we were talking about the storylines. There's one more right there. Now, Coach, one thing that we're also talking about, these two teams know each other so well. They've played each other a number of times. What would you say, the X factor that could mark a difference in today's game for your squad?
I think it's going to be the play of our midfield, handling Edgar Leon, the player of the year from last year, and how he works with the forwards, especially his brother. But on the other side, I think it's how our forwards step up and put pressure on them. So it's going to be a battle in the midfield. Whoever controls that will control the match.
All right. Thank you very much. That was the head coach of Wenatchee, Dennis Stronson. When we come back, we have Vidal Hurtado, the head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats. Don't go away.
How do you think like an entrepreneur?
I have had it in mind starting my own business. This is all really good to know right now. I am currently making a vision board. I am talking about my well-being, my personal finances, and habits that I would like to work on and to improve myself to be a better entrepreneur.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School. Next to me is the head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats, Vidal Hurtado. Coach Hurtado, as always, welcome, sir.
Thank you.
And well, kind of a quick turnaround. 2 days ago, you were, let's just say, handling Moses Lake quite well. What is the challenge today?
Well, it's a cross-river rival, so that's a challenge. Players always want to compete well with each other when it's a rivalry game. So they got good forwards, aggressive up top, speed. But so do we. So I expect to be like any other game we've played in the past 7 years that I've been coaching.
That is a good point that you're making, because the two programs know each other so well, which leads me to ask you the same thing I asked Coach Stronson. What is the X factor today? What is the perhaps the unknown factor that could play a difference and these two teams go against each other tonight?
I talked about it with the boys on Tuesday. The mentality side of the game. We're playing our rivals. We want to make sure that we play our game. So the mentality, the belief that we can get the win. Talent's always going to be there. It's always going to be a factor. But ultimately, I think it comes down to willpower. Who wants it more? Who can stick to their game plan a little bit better? Who can stay more composed and not be emotional in these kinds of games.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Coach. That was Vidal Hurtado, the head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats. When we come back, we have 40 minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. This is NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new mid-size Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
Good afternoon, or rather good evening, everyone. We're back now, coming to you from Eastmont High School. This is it. This is it. We have Eastmont in red. We have Wenatchee in white. The referees in yellow. Everything is set for something truly special. Now let's go over the scenario that we talked about with Coach Stronson. The winner here moves on to play the loser of Sunnyside against Davis, correct, Matt?
Correct. On Saturday.
On Saturday,
Play,
on the
that
road.
game is tonight.
On the road.
But the loser will, the winner of this game will play on the road on Saturday.
Saturday, that's right. And the loser of this game goes home.
Yep.
It's
they
over.
can
It's over.
get their mountain bikes out or their golf clubs out.
I think they prefer to keep playing, wouldn't you say? That rather than go mountain biking or golfing, they probably want to keep playing.
Most of them will be kicking the ball around tomorrow.
All right. Well, they're having the presentation of the players. We're going to take this opportunity to do the starting lineups ourselves. First, the visiting Wenatchee Panthers jumping onto the pitch with number 1, Tanner Russell, number 2, Jose Limon, number 6, Roberto Muñoz, number 7, Anthony Garcia Mendoza. We're going to call him Anthony Mendoza for reasons that will become obvious here shortly. Number 8, Chani Vega. Number 9, Benny Mejia. Number 10, Anthony Garcia. Number 11, Brady Paz. Number 15, Jonathan Garcia Mendoza. Number 20, Damian Snyder. And number 24, Andrew Kobach. The head coach of the Panthers is none other than our good friend Dennis Stronson, assisted by Ricardo Flores, Hector Solorio, and Brian Chudd. Now, the starters for Eastmont. They will jump onto the pitch with number 1, Freddy Arredondo, number 2, Kai Pfefferman, number 3, Giancarlo Cordero, number 6, Anthony Saldivar, number 8, Angel Sitio, number 9, Aaron Leon, number 10, Edgar Leon, number 11, Angel Ortega, number 12, Aiden Sanchez, number 17, Codin Flynn, number 14, Juan Adame. Head coach for Eastmont Wildcats, our good friend Vidal Hurtado, assisted by Jesus Pedrosa, Emmanuel Lopez Morales, and Dane Gillen. Now, Matt, as Chileans, we Chileans have a strong pessimistic streak, and it is that streak that leads me to believe that we're not going to see nearly as much action, at least in the first half, as we saw, not just in the Moses Lake Eastmont game, which was ridiculous, 10 goals, but what the fans saw in the Wenatchee Davis game, which was 7 goals.
Yeah, these teams know what's at stake. They know that the loser is practicing tomorrow, and the winner is practicing to play another game. So, with that said, let's take a quick break and come back, and we'll get on this because we can talk for a while about that one.
I think we already have the legendary pizza, really, and I hope it just continues.
We have a free pizza slip. We get free pizzas, and if something happened to Abby's, we wouldn't have free pizza anymore. Think about that, huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Every day is Taco Tuesday at Abby's. Our Taco Especial is on sale 7 days a week, loaded with beef or chicken, onions, olives, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and lettuce. It's a pizza that you won't forget. Dine in or order online for takeout or delivery right to your door.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories. And we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
The Wenatchee Valley. Here, most of us really enjoy the great outdoors, and most of us try to make the most of our natural resources. Here at Apple Valley Honda, we know that for generations, we have harnessed nature to sustainably power the West, and we are proud to be part of that tradition as an environmentally green dealership award winner. Being a green dealership means Apple Valley Honda has reduced our overall environmental impact. We are so proud to live in this wonderful community. Welcome back once again.
one thing that we forgot to mention is the 3 people in charge of the action today. Central referee Jose Torres, assisted by Jesus Landa and Jesus Covarrubias. Now, closing on your point there, Matt, the nerves, the toughness, the mental toughness is definitely going to play a factor, especially early on. We saw it for Eastmont against Moses Lake, and we've seen it throughout for Wenatchee. They've had some really tough contests that they've really had to, not just overcome their opponent, but sometimes overcome little miscues along the way.
Yeah, and I'm still confused about what I might see. It seems like my predictions for this game, while I predicted they're going to be entertaining, sometimes you just never really know what that X factor is going to be, like you say. More often than not, teams will come out. They might try to be high energy at first, but they're still a little cautious because they know the stakes, and they're more afraid to make mistakes because the mistake weighs heavier in this kind of a game. And so that slows them down and that hurts them. So maybe whatever team is less afraid to make a mistake gets that first tally, and then things tend to open up once that happens on both ends.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Give them a call today, 509-662-6842, or visit alpineair.net. All right, folks, Wenatchee in white, Eastmont in red and white. It will be Eastmont starting the action from right to left on your screen. Looks like Aaron Leon and Edgar Leon waiting for the referee's whistle. And there it is. We are in business here at Wildcat Stadium. Cordero, touch to the back for Arredondo. Arredondo opening the game up to Sanchez across midfield. Recovered by a smartly formed midfield of the Wenatchee Panthers. Mendoza on that last touch sails out of bounds. And we've just made it across the half-minute mark here at Wildcat Stadium. For one team, this game represents a chance to play for a ticket to state. For the other team, it's a ticket to a long, warm summer. Edgar Leon, Saldivar, Sitio, Sanchez. Couple of miscues with some room now. The touch by Chani Vega, rejected and scooped by Angel Ortega across midfield. The stop by Snyder. Eastmont trying again. Brady Paz trying for the through ball for Aaron Leon, and the diving stop by Tanner Russell. Long ball for Anthony Garcia. Shot across, and Mr. Pefferman, in this case Kai Pefferman, sending it to the corner kick. First corner kick of the game, and it favors the Panthers.
Well played, Kai. I mean, he's facing his own goal right there. It's a difficult ball to play, waist height coming in. Did a good job making sure that was not going to go back at his own goal.
We see number 14 out there for the Panthers. That will be Joandy Landeros. Must be a last-minute substitution for the starting lineup of the Panthers. Shot across, bounces off Pefferman, and a second corner kick for Wenatchee. 2 minutes, 49 seconds into this one. Wenatchee and Eastmont. El Clásico. All knotted up at 0-0. The shot. Oh, my goodness. Inventive little effort that time by none other than Chani Vega. Trying for the Olympico. Trying for the corner kick goal. And almost found the back of the net. Instead, it's a goal kick for Eastmont. The header that time by Edgar Leon. Finding Angel Ortega. Pressure from behind by Anthony Mendoza. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. Snyder. A bit too rich for Anthony Garcia's blood. Sent out of bounds with a header by Eastmont. It will be another throw-in for the Panthers. Additional thanks to our gold supporter, Town Auto Group. Your community, your family, your Town Auto Group. Snyder. Down the flank. Chani Vega battling with Pefferman. It looked like Chani was the last one to touch it. It was. It will be a goal kick for Eastmont. Coldwell Banker Cascade. Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate has been helping the people of North Central Washington with real estate for over 40 years. Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate is guiding you home in North Central Washington. 4 minutes, 39 seconds into this one. Ball sails out of bounds. That's the second goal kick by Arredondo that has followed the same orbit. Just a long arc to the left.
Yeah, they've played the ball out of the back 4 times so far, and 3 of the 4 have been turnovers, and mostly unpressured turnovers.
Pefferman. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. And sent away with more urgency than style by Aiden Sanchez. It should be Wenatchee ball, and it is. Third corner kick of the half, all belonging to the folks in white from across the river. Chani Vega getting ready to take care of this corner kick. Far post. The header, bit of a collision there, and no call, just the hands of one Freddy Arredondo.
Yeah, good job. The sun's right in your eyes, and that's a difficult ball to play coming in from height.
Play on, says the referee. Sitio. The touch looking for Ortega. Ball goes out of bounds. Snyder tapping it out. Giancarlo Cordero on the throw-in. Coden Flynn inside the box now. Bit of a miscommunication there. Limon. Sanchez. On the mark is Chani Vega. Pushed upfield. Pass. On the mark is Edgar Leon. The takeaway by Edgar. The touch doesn't work. This could be interesting. If it gets past the marker, it does not. Good effort by Anthony Garcia, though. Cleared away. Recovered partially by Limon. Landeros. Limon. Stolen away by Eastmont. There goes Edgar. Good defensive effort by Andrew Kovac. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. Referee wants to check something. He's going to consult with one of his cohorts here. And they're trying to get the attention of the athletic director. Play resumes. The header that time by Sitio. Chani Vega. Garcia. Is it me, or are we seeing Channy Vega play a little farther back away from the goal than before? We haven't seen him like in the heat of things so far, except for those corner kicks, of course.
Yeah, they like to move him and Anthony around, and sometimes
there's a shot from the left side. Sorry, Matt.
One will play maybe a false 9, or one will play an attacking mid. Sometimes they'll bring them both up as
Leon.
Two center forwards.
Off to the races, Leon, with some space, plenty of it. As a matter of fact, Leon, he's going to approach the box. Leon, he's got one to beat inside the box. No foul, says the referee. I agree with the call. Play resumes. But that was a lot of room that they left for Edgar Leon that time, Matt Wisen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was getting on a roll there, and it was looking like he was going to get through. So, good job defensively, and referee's right on it, checking for fouls. I couldn't see either
Pass. Shot across. Touch to the back. Right-footed touch. Sails over the crossbar. Matt Wisen, please.
So, I mean, that's one thing Wenatchee does not want to let Edgar get is some momentum. Then you start scrambling and trying to make up and keep your shape defensively, because then you're bringing players out from emergency positions trying to recover.
9 minutes, 10 seconds. We're still tied at 0-0. Pepperman. Saldivar. First on it is Brady Pass. Good job threading the needle that time. Anthony Garcia can't get a shot across. Another try up the middle. Landeros. Kovac. Opening the game up to the left side. Oh, good turn that time. Pass. In a bit of a battle there. Referee says play on. Good job by the Eastmont defense. Garcia Mendoza. Jonathan this time. The touch. Channy Vega inside the box. Cleared away by Eastmont. Doesn't quite work. Landeros trying again for Wenatchee. The touch to the back. This could be dangerous. Getting ready to receive the ball is Edgar Leon. He does. He's in position and he's fouled. He's fouled in my opinion. And this could be costly. Let's see what happens. The referee's flag went straight up, and Edgar is feeling some pain here.
AR did not hesitate.
Yellow card. Oh, that, my friend, is called forgiveness. Compassion.
So this is going to be a penalty here, but it looked like it was at the same time. But you saw a foul. I saw it at the same time.
Yeah, I thought it was a foul. I thought it was. And actually, I'm going to even stick my neck even farther out. I thought it was a straight red kind of foul.
Well,
but then again, to be quite frank with you, sorry to interrupt you, but Edgar Leon does have a reputation for theatrics. That could have played a factor as well.
They'll give straight red if it's violent, but because they're giving the penalty, it's kind of been guidance that came down a few years ago. They're giving penalty. They don't want to eject a player and give him a goal, so it's kind of like double whammy.
Yeah, true. Good point. So it's a penalty kick. Edgar Leon himself. Right-footed shot. Leon, the shot, and the stop! Tanner Russell coming up huge. Golden opportunity by the wayside for the Eastmont Wildcats, and Tanner Russell showing that those gloves are not just to keep him warm, Matt Wisen. Not that he needs them in a day like today.
Yeah, that's crazy. One thing I think the refs missed, though, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think a player should have come off the pitch for the yellow card, correct?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be the keeper in that case, but a player.
Oh, and that's a good point as well.
And they're still playing with all 11. Even if it's for 2 seconds, a player has to come off.
Quick counterattack by Wenatchee, perhaps feeling the effects of that second win thanks to that marvelous intervention by Mr. Russell. The last time we saw these two teams, we saw Freddie Arredondo stop the penalty kick, no?
Correct.
Yeah. Now it's the turn of Mr. Russell.
Tanner has seen quite a few penalties this year, and they've had 2 or 3 penalty shootouts or shots from the mark to resolve the scoreline at the end of the game. And so he's well versed in doing that, and he stood strong there.
12 minutes of play. This moment of the game brought to you by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call 509-662-6842. 662-6842. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, as we see one of their captains go and try to put it back into play. It looks like it's none other than Anthony Garcia. Chani inching a little closer, then backing up. It's a throw-in. Now goes to Pepperman. Cleared away by the back line of Eastmont. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee once again. 13 minutes 52 on the clock. We just had Tanner Russell stop a penalty kick by Edgar Leon. Landeros, the shot. Landeros sails a little wide. This moment of the game brought to you by Sangster Motors, family owned and operated, home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. Substitutions for Eastmont. Number 7 is going in for the Wildcats. Jose Valencia, who saw some significant playing time against Moses Lake in that 9-1 victory.
Yeah, I thought Jose played well against Moses Lake. He was a difference maker on the field against Moses Lake.
He created quite a bit of damage, and I believe he had an assist also as well. The ball to the left side, shot across, nobody there to tap it in, so Mr. Arredondo, and it looks like Mr. Cordero just watch it sail by. 14:53 on the clock. 0-0 the score. Eastmont against Wenatchee, Wenatchee against Eastmont here on NCWLIFE Channel. Matt Wisen on his final game as a soccer broadcaster, closing a wonderful career that started back in 2000. We were trying to figure it out. We really couldn't. So it's like 2016, 2017, thereabouts.
Somewhere in there. What was this? Eric, I think, told me before the game it was my 95th game today.
95th. I do agree with our one of our producers, Tucker Wagner, who said you should stick around till you hit the 100, man.
I did not realize it. I might have pushed 100 if I realized that was the case.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a Michael Jordan retirement.
Well, what is that exactly? You go play baseball?
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. Or a Tom Brady retirement.
Now, what is that? You leave your wife? What are you talking about, man?
Or you say you're going to retire and then you don't. Then you don't. Then you don't.
Okay, got it. I understand now.
But it's not ruling out cameo appearances.
Okay, that would work. Whistle on the play. It should be Wenatchee ball, and that Eastmont player better get rid of the ball mighty quick if he doesn't want to get a talking to from the ref.
And I can be bribed.
Obviously,
your wife did an amazing job of bringing me some cookies, or bringing us some cookies, and I do take cookies as bribes. And so thank you to your wife for these amazing cookies.
All right, they are amazing. Well, she is pretty amazing too. Yeah, despite her questionable taste in choosing life companions. 16 minutes, 41 seconds into this first half of play. Landeros. Good fancy touch that time by Jonathan Garcia Mendoza. Taken back by Valencia. Valencia and Edgar Leon. Leon, the long ball, looking for Aaron Leon. Half a dozen goals this young man had against Moses Lake. Oh, the ball went out of bounds, says the assistant referee. Negating a beautifully fancy move that time by Aaron Leon. Play resumes. Good ball for Chani. Is 1-on-2. Chani, a bit of a confusion in the back line of Eastmont, and with more urgency than style, Mr. Sanchez sending it to the throw-in. This moment of the game brought to you by Inland Northwest Honda dealers, including Apple Valley Honda and East Wenatchee. The throw-in for Wenatchee, courtesy of one Anthony Garcia. Top of the box. Cleared away by the back line of Eastmont. Over to chase it is Aaron Leon. He's going to let it sail out of bounds. And then he's going to yield to Cordero. Cordero down the stripe, looking to find one of those tall forwards. In this case is Coden Flynn. Finds himself surrounded. Kovac. Mendoza. That one is Limon. Touch to the back, recovered by Eastmont. The through ball. Valencia. Inside the box, Valencia. Valencia making a path, the shot, and the ball doesn't curve enough there, Matt Wisen. A good effort gone wasting for Eastmont.
Good effort. I saw what he was trying to do. Just couldn't get his foot, I guess, closed off enough on that and get that spin going the way he wants it.
18 minutes, 43 seconds. Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time at 509-884-4653. That's 509-884-4653. We're back in action now. Sanchez, before Chani can catch up to it, ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. Taking care of it will be Anthony Garcia. One, two, three, four white jerseys inside the box and a legion of red ones defending. Oh, that second header almost connected with Mendoza. Valencia leading the charge out. Touch up field for Cordero. Cordero, good takeaway that time by Mendoza. Valencia battling some more. Snyder prevailing that time. There's Snyder. That one didn't quite work as he hoped. Aaron Leon, the pressure by Limon. Coden Flynn. Flynn. Sanchez. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Juan Adame on the throw-in. 20 minutes 20. We're past the first half of the first half. A battle by the right flank. Flynn. The touch by Cordero. They just let it sail out of bounds. The man most responsible for this being a 0-0 tie at the moment. We'll put it back into play. Mr. Tanner Russell having stopped a penalty kick in the 12th minute of play. Now we're at the 21st minute of play. Russell. Nice little spin on that ball. Chani Vega. Bit of a collision between two defenders, allowing Wenatchee's attack to continue, but Pepperman gets there before Anthony Garcia does and sends it out of bounds. It should be a corner kick in my opinion, Matt Wisen. What's your take?
I can't depth on that one. It looks like it was a throw-in for me, but
yeah, it is a throw-in. You're absolutely right. Yes, it is a throw-in. I stand corrected. Thank you, Matt. That ball dances in front of the goal. Sitio. The shot from outside, about 20 yards out. Nothing for Arredondo to worry about. The shot by Mr. Limon, it looked like. This moment of the game brought to you by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. Ball went out of bounds, so says the assistant referee. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. Edgar Leon putting it in play rather quickly inside the box. Defensive header by Wenatchee's number 6, Roberto Munoz, who's been described by Coach Tronson as one of the anchors of the defense. There's Munoz. The ball dances in front of him. Taken back by Valencia. Valencia and Aaron Leon. Anthony Garcia. Mendoza gets a cleat to the shin after he delivers that touch. It was a correct decision by the referee to blow the whistle that time. It should be a free kick for Wenatchee deep in their own half. Snyder. Shove from behind by Landeros. Whistle on the play. Eastmont ball. 23-14 on the clock. We're still tied at 0-0. Cordero. Defensive effort by Limon. Chani Vega. On the mark is Adame. Vega prevailing. Ball goes out of bounds. The referee says it's Eastmont ball. 23-33 now. Not exactly plentiful in goal opportunities this first half, Matt Wisen.
We're seeing some shots. I don't know, other than the penalty, if there's been a shot on goal.
A bit of a mistake there, leaving an open net. The shot! Oh, and it sails wide. Tanner Russell, and an excess of confidence, went up against none other than Aaron Leon. Leon managed to scoop the ball away and deliver a shot that just kissed the net on the left side, on the outside. So heart attack averted for the Wenatchee troops there, my Wisen.
Yeah, I mean, that was another good opportunity missed. Between the penalty and that one. Those are the two best opportunities so far for Eastmont. Like I was saying before, we're seeing a handful of shots. I think Wenatchee's had more shots, but I don't know if there's been any on goal yet. I mean, they're both kind of struggling to find some that extra pass, that extra open space, a little bit extra movement. Seeing lots of great individual play, but connecting team play is still kind of to be seen.
The throw in by Garcia. Kovac. Vega. Recovered by Valencia. Taken back by Landeros. Landeros in the push-up field. Good move, the shot, and the slap away by Freddy Arredondo. Great effort by Garcia Mendoza. Even better effort by the gatekeeper for Eastmont. Corner kick once again.
Yeah, good save there. Freddie was caught flat-footed, and to be able to get that elevation off your heels basically when you're jumping, and then have strong enough wrist to be able to push that ball over the bar. That was a good job.
That's 5 corner kicks by my count for Wenatchee so far. Flynn. Kovac. Moving it upfield. To the heart of the box now. Cordero. Sitio. Pass. Touch to the center alley. Garcia Mendoza opening the game up for Williams. Shot across to the left flank now. Rejected by Eastmont. This could be interesting. The pause button by Edgar. The long ball now for Aaron inside the box. Whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee calls this one. It should be Wenatchee ball, and it will be Wenatchee ball.
Yeah, good job by Wenatchee keeping that leverage, that angle against a strong, tall player.
Russell. Valencia just over his head. Williams. Chani Vega. The long ball rejected by the back line of Eastmont. Saldivar. Whistle on the play. It will be a foul call. It will be Eastmont ball. 27:34 on the clock. Les Schwab Tires. Having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle is just part of essential safety. Les Schwab Tires takes your safety seriously. Stop by today. Landeros, Chani Vega. Brady pass. Having a bit of trickery there. Doesn't quite work. Adame. Touch up field. Waiting for it is Sitio. Aaron Leon gets it taken away. Landeros for Wenatchee. On the mark is Sitio. Long ball push from behind. Whistle on the play. No, play continues, says the referee. Pass. Touch to the back. Inside the box looking for Chani. Pefferman on the mark. And a good job by two defenders blocking the run up the middle so that Arredondo could catch up to it. Cordero. Edgar Leon. Sitio. Cordero. Landeros battling for it. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. 28:58 on the clock. Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee tied at 0-0. Cordero. Down the flank. For Ortega. Sitio. Across the center alley. Interrupted and pushed upfield. Off to the races now. Anthony Garcia battling against two. Right-footed shot. The stop by Arredondo. And before Chani can get to it, Arredondo juggles and captures. The long ball by Cordero. The header by Sitio. Responding is Limon. Edgar Leon. Cordero. Flynn. Sitio. Cordero. Responds that time by Williams. With some difficulty. Coden Flynn. Had one to beat. Couldn't quite do it. Sweeping collision there between, it looks like Kobach and Valencia, but they're both vertical again. So play resumes. Play continues, I should say. Cordero and Leon. Leon, oh, fancy footwork. Valencia, not speaking the same language that time. Chani Vegas charged from behind. And a frank exchange of ideas between Pefferman and Vega, and now Leon gets involved, and I suggest the referee does too.
Yeah, too much effort to slow that free kick down. At some point, you're obstructing, and it is a pretty much a prescriptive yellow to do that. He's been pretty hesitant to give out cards tonight, but at some point I think he might have to go to his pocket.
Leon and Snyder. Now the touch to the back for Cordero. Past Aaron Leon. Landeros opening the game up for Brady pass. Adame. Good stop by Adame. Long kick up field looking for Valencia. First on it is the center back Munoz for Wenatchee. There's Munoz. Stopped up midfield by Sitio. Sitio. Touch to the back. Good triangulation. Saldivar. Pefferman. Cordero. Cordero. Valencia. The charge from behind, no call. Play resumes. Landeros. Williams. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, and it is. 31-51 on the clock. Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge, 100% real cheese, and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com.
Abby's Pizza. I mean, here you got me going on pizza roll now, but
of course I do.
Of course I dream about pizza sometimes, so I take myself as an authority. They're one of the better pizzas eaten cold. I'm not saying that you should get it and intentionally cool it off, but if you actually have leftover pizza, which I rarely do, but if you have leftover pizza, Abby's is one of the better reheated or straight up cold pizzas out there. You're welcome.
32 minutes, 42 seconds into this one. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Eastmont. No, make that a free kick for Eastmont. Deep in their own half. Cordero and Edgar. Edgar and Cordero. Sitio. Pressure now by Williams. Edgar. Oh, the heel touch. He kind of outthought himself that time. Throw in. Williams inside the box. Garcia. Flynn. Wenatchee saying the ball went out of bounds. Assistant referee and referee disagree. Aaron Leon inside the box. Roberto Munoz on the mark. Now helping his Kovac. Aaron prevailing. Inside the box. They're looking for a foul. No foul call. Play continues. Saldivar. Chani Vega. The long ball. Off to the races we go. It's Sanchez against Garcia. And ultimately Arredondo, risking life and limb. Kovac. Pass. Inside the box. He gets dropped. Whistle on the play. No, referee says get back up. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. These two teams holding no quarter here. Matt Wisen, they're leaving a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, perhaps even out there. Not a whole lot of action on both ends, but they're trying hard.
Yeah,
they're playing hard.
Energy and physicality has definitely ticked up a notch. Some players are starting to get a little heated.
Case in point.
But I don't see anything dirty right now. I just see some very physical play, and so just something you're going to want to keep an eye on as a referee. And at some point, I don't see cards as necessarily a punishment. It's just a
deterrent, perhaps.
It's a hard set of the boundaries.
Okay.
It's getting pulled over by the cops and getting a warning. If you've gone 6 miles an hour over, and the officer tells you the 5 miles an hour over is where I'm going to draw the line. It's that kind of thing. A whistle doesn't always do it. You just need that extra little yellow card, just saying, hey, here's the line. Just stop.
Throw in for Eastmont. Cordero. Landeros. Touch upfield. Looking for Anthony Garcia inside the box. Garcia, defender, gets dropped. Looks like it was Sanchez. He seems to be doing okay. Arredondo and Cordero. Cordero, the long ball for Aaron. A bit too long, but there's his brother. Snyder with more urgency than style. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be Eastmont ball. 36:09 on the clock. Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty pickup and drop-off available. Stop by their websites, globalcarcare.net. The throw-in results in nothing scrapbook worthy. Cordero, Pfefferman, but these teams are trying hard, folks. Garcia Mendoza, Landeros, interrupted. Cordero on the long ball to no man's land. Over trying to keep the play alive is Valencia. Bit of a collision. Eastmont retains possession. Sitio. Edgar Leon looking this way, looking that way. Chani, Pfefferman. Edgar Leon. Bit too long for Saldivar. Saldivar and Aaron Leon. On the mark is Brady pass. Aaron, left-footed shot. Looking for Cody Flynn. The sideline finds him first. Ball goes, it's Coden Flynn, I beg your pardon. There's a substitution happening. Thank you very much, Matt. It looks like it's a Wenatchee substitution. And it looks like it's number 7, Anthony Mendoza, returning to the pitch. 37:50 on the clock. In a little while, we'll see the clock stop and the time be kept on the field by the officials. Throw in for Wenatchee. Williams. Pfefferman. Throw in once again. Clock keeps ticking. Anthony Garcia. Garcia to the heart of the box. Brady Paz trying to surprise one of those tall defenders there. Aaron Leon playing defense way deep. Long push upfield now. Adame. Ball goes out of bounds. And now the clock has stopped and the time is indeed being kept on the field by the officials. Kovac across midfield, good ball. It's going to be Arredondo getting there first and putting a stop to the danger before Mr. Garcia could get there. Cordero, Valencia, switching to the right for Aaron Leon. Cordero, bit of a mistake there. Joan de Landeros gets tangled up, whistle on the play. It should be a free kick for Wenatchee. We're coming to the end of the first half with both teams knotted up at 0-0. Let's not forget that Eastmont had a pretty good opportunity, but the penalty kick by Edgar Leon was stopped in spectacular fashion by Tanner Russell in the 12th minute of play. Snyder, defensive header by Cordero. Trying to keep it alive was Codin Flynn. Didn't quite make it. Throw in for the Panthers. Anthony Garcia. Deep inside the box. Landeros, left-footed touch doesn't quite work. And there's the whistle that tells us that this first half of play goes in the books with Wenatchee and Eastmont tied at 0-0. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go away.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue, family owned and operated on North Wenatchee Avenue, right next to Hooked on Toys. Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue uses only fresh ingredients handcrafted with love, including authentic Hawaiian barbecue and Japanese-style ramen noodle soups. And the bubble teas will keep you coming back for more. Enjoy the culinary tour of the Pacific Rim with Hawaiian barbecue lunches and combo plate classics, as well as ramen noodle soups. Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue. Enjoy their comfort food like you're one of the family.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Welcome back to East Wenatchee, Eastmont High School Wildcat Stadium. We have just witnessed a very hard-fought first half between Wenatchee and Eastmont and Wenatchee. I do believe we have some news coming from the Yakima Valley, Matt Wisen.
Sunnyside 1, Davis 0. So,
how far along?
Game over.
Oh, so Sunnyside.
Sunnyside is the winner and will get an automatic berth. So the winner of this game will play Davis, I believe, at Davis. The last team, Wenatchee, played Davis. Wenatchee won at home in penalties. Eastmont lost at Davis 3-0.
Yikes. Well,
playoffs, anything can happen. This game here, on the other hand, has been entertaining. It hasn't been boring by any stretch of imagination. There's been opportunities. There's definitely places to improve. Eastmont has had, to my count, 12 unforced turnovers playing out of the back. You're giving your opponent the ball inside your defensive third as a do-over at that point. So, I mean, you shoot for 50-50, but they've only successfully connected maybe 6 or 8. So that's not 50-50. Wenatchee missing that extra touch though in the attacking third. They're Anthony and Chani. They're isolated. They're kind of leaving. They're kind of on an island and don't have either. They don't have the players to play to, or they're not doing it. And they're taking them on individually. Eastmont, on the other hand, we mentioned the turnovers out of the back. They are playing good balls across, long balls across the pitch at a diagonal into the defending territory or the attacking third to typically Aaron, who's doing a good job of gathering it, but it's being defended well. Wenatchee earlier this year and the last few years have had issues defending that a la Skyline. That's the way Skyline likes to play, these long diagonal balls. And we saw that early when Wenatchee played Eastmont last time at Wenatchee. Wenatchee almost got burned, but then they made some adjustments, and they've defended it well since then. I'd like to see them take Aaron and play with his back to the goal as a target striker. Bring and hold that ball up. He's a strong kid, and he can gather that ball. Hold it up. Look for runners coming in. Wenatchee's going to double him instantly. And if he can find some runners coming in, there should be somebody free, and they can play off of him for the goal that way.
All right, that was the expert analysis of Matt Wisen in his last broadcast as a member of our team. Don't go, dude. Stay.
I gotta say, this is a fun game to call.
5 more. Stay.
No promises yet, but
if only for the cookies.
The cookies are amazing, and they are. I'm going to be thinking about them later tonight.
All right.
And maybe in a couple weeks from now.
Maybe. Yeah. All right. Well, this halftime show has been brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service and installation since 1982. Serving residential and commercial, they specialize in indoor air quality installation service and repair. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, the second half between Eastmont and Wenatchee. Don't go away.
At Coldwell Banker, their people, their company are cut from a different cloth. They see, hear, sense, and feel things that other people don't. They have a unique appreciation for the thing called home. Because of this dedication, Coldwell Banker has thrived for over a century. This is why they are ranked #1 on Agent Trust. Coldwell Banker. They do real estate with higher standards and have been guiding people home since 1906.
At Confluence Health, our mission is clear: to provide exceptional care for our community. We believe in healthcare that's personal and local because we're just like you, members of this great community.
We are Confluence.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
We are Confluence.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
Hey man, how's your arm?
Getting better, actually, thanks.
Did they give you anything for pain after surgery? Because I think I may have some left over.
Nah, that's all right, man. Actually, me and my doctor talked about not sharing prescriptions, and that ibuprofen's a good option for me. The risk of addiction, it's not worth it.
Makes sense.
Take the next step. Don't share your prescriptions, and talk to your friends about the dangers of opioids.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35-plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School Wildcat Stadium here in beautiful East Wenatchee, Washington. We are about 20 seconds in to this second half.
They started the second half on time. Of all the times we've been playing, it's just a couple minutes, but referees are prompt tonight.
All right. Perhaps as a counter to that, we both showed up late to the stadium today, you and me.
Showed up early.
Well, I was supposed to be here at 5. I was here at 5:15 or something. I got lost somewhere along the way. It's hard to follow. The East Wenatchee streets have those paws, you know, on the pavement. Yeah.
Shout out to the crowd tonight.
Yeah, big crowd. Absolutely.
High school stadium or high school parking lot is full, and all the street side parking is full.
And I gotta send a special shout out to the folks who do the unified soccer games. Man, some of the smiles you see during those unified soccer games, they could light up Wembley, I tell you. It's a spectacularly meaningful and beautiful part of sporting life here in the Wenatchee Valley and throughout the state of Washington. This is not the only place it happens.
I agree. Both my boys volunteered helping out with unified games and had a blast. Just
so
definitely some
much fun.
Lifelong memories there.
Yeah. 41-48 on the clock. Action, as you said, has resumed. And Eastmont is taking care of business from left to right. Defensive effort by Snyder. Taking away that shot. The shot by Russell. The stop by Russell, I should say. A good effort that time by Mr. Sitio. Kobeck. Munoz. Pass. Leon after the recovery by Valencia. Adame. Saldivar. Doesn't quite find Pefferman or Cordero. Cordero has to catch up to it, but now Chani is putting some pressure. Arredondo. Cordero. Rejected at midfield by Wenatchee. Mendoza. Mendoza trying to clear a path to shot across. Oh my goodness, Chani almost connects him from outside. 18 yards plus, a good shot that time by Wenatchee that perhaps deserved a little bit better. Matt Wisen, that shot by Jose Limon.
Yeah, really good shot. Good pace, good job keeping it down. He wants that one back.
Eastmont on the counter. Opening the game up, looking for Valencia. The defensive header by Kovac. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. We're just starting the second half. 0-0 tie. Adame on the throw-in. Defensive effort by Williams. Pushing upfield now into Eastmont territory. Chani Vega out to the races, trying to catch up to him is Cordero. And Chani committed a foul. He shoved Cordero out of the way. That is the proverbial no-no. It will be a free kick for Eastmont. 44:09 on the clock. Whistle on the play, foul called. It looks like Edgar Leon was shoved from behind. A couple of Wenatchee players disagreeing with that call, to put it mildly. Looks like it was Jose Limon disagreeing with that. Free kick for Eastmont. Do we have a substitution happening? I believe we do. Entering the contest for Wenatchee is number 18, Jose Sanchez. The shot, oh my goodness! Right from the heart of the box. What an effort by Coden Flynn, and gets a pat on the back from a teammate.
Yeah, that was just a golden opportunity right there. Not a whole lot of pressure, just sat back on that shot a little bit.
.45-14 on the clock. On the move now for Wenatchee is Landeros. Whistle on the play. It will be a foul called on Eastmont. Wenatchee ball. Kovac. Left footed ball. And it almost hits pay dirt. It did not seem to worry Arredondo too much, but he had to follow it the whole way, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, that thing just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. It was, I think, a little bit, probably about 6 yards further than Mr. Kovac wanted to go with that. But, you know, good job making sure that's out without touching it.
Arredondo. Defensive header doesn't quite work. A good opportunity for Aaron Leon. Left-footed shot. Goal, 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 goal! A miscue on the back line of Wenatchee. I believe it was Landeros who tried to head it, and instead it became almost a pass to Aaron Leon, who then cleared a path and delivered a nice shot from the left side to the back of the net. It's 1-0 Eastmont. Matt Wisen.
Yeah, great job by an opportunistic Aaron. And here I was saying that Eastmont was having issues being a little nonchalant with the ball coming out of the back. Wenatchee does just exactly what I was talking about, and Eastmont capitalizes this time.
And let's see if your prediction comes true, Matt Wisen. You said that after the first goal, things would open up. The teams would see themselves forced to put a little more meat on the grill, to take more chances, to play more offensively minded. Let's see if that happens. It will be, I think, very welcome, especially by this crowd here, who is, like you said, out in impressive numbers. There's no lack of things to do on a beautiful day in the Wenatchee Valley, so very happy to see that folks are picking the beautiful game. Sweeping touch. Aaron Leon. Cleared away by the back line of Wenatchee. The turn. Landeros. Munoz. Landeros. Pass. Pass. Charged from behind by Valencia. Whistle on the play. Wenatchee putting it into play rather quickly. Limon opening the game up to the right side where Mendoza waited. Partial clearing by Eastmont. Trying again will be Landeros. Valencia gets there first. Ball goes out of bounds, however. It will be Wenatchee ball. On the recovery quickly off the touch by Garcia Mendoza. Jonathan that time is Aaron Leon. Flynn shaking two markers. The right-footed shot. Low, but right to the hands of the goalkeeper, Mr. Russell. It's 1-0 Eastmont. If the result holds, Eastmont plays Sunnyside on the road. I was just in Sunnyside 3 days ago, and I never realized what a pretty community that is. They have a spectacular view of, I believe it's Mount Adams, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Goldendale's view is better, but Sunnyside's view, not too shabby at all. Play continues. Landeros. Oh, a charge from behind. A hard foul on the Eastmont player by Landeros. And the center referee, Mr. Torres, choosing to just admonish the player. No yellow card. So a substitution, a couple of substitutions as a matter of fact.
So last time Sunnyside and Eastmont played, they played at Sunnyside, and Sunnyside won 1-0. Last time Wenatchee and Sunnyside played, they lost to Wenatchee 3-2.
So it appears from a complete.
Both schools, Wenatchee and Eastmont, split with Sunnyside over the regular season.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that it doesn't look like it was a laugher either way.
No.
These are very tough contests, regardless of how the teams were faring at that particular point in the regular season. Edgar Leon getting past Landeros. His brother's waiting inside the box. Instead, he chooses Sitio inside, and the final touch just escapes him just a hair, allowing Mr. Russell to take control. Landeros. Oh, the touch to Kovac ends with Sitio. Sitio and Aaron. Aaron shaking one marker. Opening the game inside the box goes Edgar. The shot across, and what happened there? For one time, one of the very few times we've seen this season that Aaron and Edgar were not speaking the same language. The long through ball. Who's going to get there first? Will it be Pepperman or will it be Garcia? It will be Pepperman this time. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. 51-14 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Clean Air Connection. Keep your carpet, area rugs, upholstery, and air ducts clean for a healthier environment inside your home. Call Clean Air Connection today or visit yourcleanconnection.com. Limon.
Yeah, the game is opening up like a set of clean air ducts right now from Clean Conduction.
Nicely done. Nicely played. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. Looks like it will be Mr. Cordero. Cordero. Rejected by Limon. There's Cordero. Chasing him is Anthony Garcia. Flag is up. Ball belongs to Wenatchee. 52-15 on the clock. Referee, did you see anything listed on that play, Matt Wisen?
Yeah,
I did
he
not.
got kicked in the back of the ankle. I mean, it was a foul. It wasn't a a card-worthy foul, but it's foul.
The referee wanting Mr. Saldivar to back up. The assistant referee, rather. Looks like Chani taking care of this free kick. Chani bounces off one. Right-footed volley, and it sails out and
deflected, so it'll be a corner kick.
It will be a corner kick. I did not see the deflection. Thank you, Matt. The first touch was by Garcia Mendoza, and the second touch, it looked like it was Anthony Garcia. So a corner kick. First one off the half for Wenatchee. The short corner this time. Back to Chani. Left-footed touch. Far post. Valencia leading the charge. The pushed up field for Coden Flynn. It gets away from him just enough for Kobach to strip it out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball, 53-36. Harvest Valley Pest Control, living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate, 509-423-2207. 509-423-2207. Edgar Leon, well surrounded. Sitio, good takeaway that time by the back line of Wenatchee. The header a little too rich for Chani's blood. Cordero. Sweeping maneuver that time by one Anthony Mendoza. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a throw-in for Eastmont. I sense the cavalry is approaching, Matt Wisen, with provisions to make it through the winter.
The cavalry.
You'll see. Long push-up field. Edgar Leon and Kobach. Edgar Leon keeping it, actually Aaron Leon keeping it in bounds. Sanchez, interrupted by Landeros. Scooped by Coden Flynn. Marked by Garcia Mendoza, and not daintily either. Coden making a path as he goes. Inside the box, and the stop by the goalkeeper, Mr. Russell. Aaron Leon.
Good job of Aaron tracking back on that.
Sanchez. And with Mr. Anthony Garcia looming ever so closely, he sends it to the throw-in. 55-31 on the clock. Wenatchee looking to tie this one up. Eastmont looking to put this one away. 1-0 lead for the Wildcats. Defensive header by Eastmont. At the edge of the box, Aaron Leon and pass. Opening the game for Anthony Garcia. Whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee says.
Offside, I believe.
Offside called. It will be Eastmont ball deep in their own half of the field. Edgar, touch to the back. Sitio. Valencia. Landeros on the counter for Wenatchee. The ball goes out of bounds. Landeros couldn't keep it in. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. Now you know what I mean?
Eric?
Oh.
Nothing.
Well, we're preparing a little feast here for our dearly departing broadcast partner.
Wait, is he dying?
No.
Oh.
I didn't say departed. Pepperman, defensive effort. Oh, big mistake. Oh, what a sweeping maneuver when Anthony Garcia was almost catching up to that one. Brady Paz trying again. Taken away by Sitio. And now it's Valencia with some room. Flag is up. Flag is up. Offside called. Now, Wisen, your thoughts?
Could have been legit offside. I got distracted there. That pace Anthony Garcia showed through the middle. You could see that was trouble from the get-go. And fantastic job getting a leg on that thing and clearing it out, because that was going to be the tying tally.
Terrific job by Mr. Arredondo. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee.
Definitely going back and forth now. This game is I'd be surprised if this 1-0 stands.
Punched away by Arredondo. Cleared away by the back line of Eastmont. The shot from way outside, and Arredondo, does he manage to keep it in bounds? The assistant referee said no. But good stuff by Arredondo.
Yeah, another good job keeping that one out. Like I was saying, I'd be surprised if the 1-0 stands. It could be 2-0, it could be 1-1, extra time, we'll see. But the game feels like it's not done yet.
Chani Vega, and you can tell Eastmont knows about Chani Vega because there are a couple of players guarding the possibility of an Olympico, and that's exactly what he was trying to do, because the player guarding the far post had to head it out. It was Cordero, it looks like. It will be another corner kick. Third of the half for Wenatchee by my count. Landeros can't quite get there. Before Limon is Sitio. Now it's Sitio being marked by Limon and Chani. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. This moment of the game brought to you by Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building communities. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group online at kennedygroup.com. Assistant referee checking something with, looked like Cordero. Garcia off to the races, trying to get away from Pepperman, but instead the ball gets away from him. It will be a goal kick for Eastmont. Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center, a regional hub for career and technical education programs that equip high school-age students with personal, workplace, and technical skills. Give them a call today, 509-662-8827, 509-662-8827. Valencia. Garcia. Sitio. Saldivar and Pefferman. Sanchez. Battling with pass. Landeros letting it sail out of bounds. Throw in for Wenatchee. 61:02 on the clock. Together for Youth, encouraging you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. I'll tell you more in a second, because here comes Wenatchee, and the shot sails just wide. Velasquez with a golden opportunity. Matt Wisen, you saw it all. I was doing an ad.
Yeah, that's just that's a tough one right there. I mean, Eastmont just can count their blessings on that. That shot, you know, it's one that as a the person taking that shot's gonna be dreaming about that for a while.
Waking up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. Yep. Absolutely. Sitio. Pepperman. The touch. Good triangulation that time with Cordero. But now we're on the other side. Sanchez. Adame. Flynn. Leon, fancy pass. There should be a flag up, and there it is. Ortega was offside. Let's finish that up now. Together for Youth, encouraging you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. Find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org. Somewhere, Dan Coons is screaming in the TV, Sebastian, how many times have I told you not to do an ad when the teams are attacking? We're playing at midfield now. Landeros can't quite get there. Aaron Leon does. Adame. Aaron. Edgar. Saldivar. Sanchez. All the way over for Cordero. Can't quite reel that one in. 63 on the clock. Limon. Pass. Adame. Off to the side with more urgency than style. It should be Wenatchee ball, and it will be Wenatchee ball. Landeros. Sailing past one. Touch for pass. There's the center alley. Limon. Left-footed shot. Well blocked. Aaron Leon. Edgar. Past the outstretched leg of Brady Pass. Sitio. Fighting for it is Ortega. Cordero. Player down. Shot to the hands of Russell. Referee says it will be Eastmont ball. What did you see there, Matt Wisen? I was looking at the
it was just a foul. It was just kind of got caught stretching for that one and took the player down. I was just going to comment that was a good strong play by Sitio and not giving up on that ball and deep in Wenatchee's defensive territory.
Russell punching it away, and now the push-up field by Wenatchee ends up in a throw-in favoring Eastmont. Confluence Health, high-quality care close to home. Confluence Health is dedicated to improving their patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities. Eastmont on the defensive now. Pfefferman, Adame, blocked away by Anthony Garcia and sent to the throw-in. Biosports Physical Therapy, Aqua Therapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Orthotics, all you need to keep moving. Find them online at biosports.net, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Shout out to our Facebook viewers right now. We've got a pretty decent amount of people watching the game, and thank you. So 140 some odd viewers right now. That's great.
Aaron Leon.
Happy to have you.
In the push-up field. A good opportunity. Ortega. And he finds himself surrounded. Clean defending by Wenatchee in my opinion. But the long push-up field by Anthony Garcia. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Now you can finish the shout-out to our faithful Facebook
just
followers.
saying happy to have them here. It's great that we're getting such good viewership. And growing the sport, and excited to have everybody here. Glad we can present this to you.
66-10 on the clock. Wenatchee and Eastmont battling it out with Eastmont ahead 1-0. A quick run down the stripe by Ortega. Ortega trying to send a shot across. Instead, it sails out of bounds. Did it bounce off a defender? Let's see what the referee says.
Yep.
He says it did. This moment of the game brought to you by none other than Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue. Authentic Hawaiian barbecue, Hawaiian loco moco plate, Japanese-style ramen, and bubble tea. Stop by 1450 North Wenatchee Avenue today.
Noah Willett just checked in for Wenatchee. He's been battling with an injury all year long and has seen very few minutes, and glad to see him out here tonight. And nothing but the best for you, young lad. Hopefully you heal up.
And a punch away by Russell for another corner kick. Noah Willett wearing, that would be number 12, is that right?
Correct.
Great, thank you very much. The heel touch and the stop by Russell. 67-27 on the clock. The long ball upfield. Chani Vega opening the game up to the right side. for Willett. Bounces off, and it goes out of bounds. This moment of the game brought to you by Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda and East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda committed to preserving the environments, not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. Heel touch. And they have Chilena! My goodness, that almost tricked everybody. I thought it was going to go in. What an effort.
Yeah, that was close.
It looked like it was number 15, Jonathan Garcia Mendoza from up here, but then again, we are here at Mount Press booth.
I believe it was Mr. Jonathan
That's what
Garcia
I thought too. That's what I
that
thought.
got the game winner on Tuesday at Wenatchee against Eisenhower.
Oh. So, Adame, the header for Aaron Leon, who's going to run out of room. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball, 68:47 on the clock. Folks, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our studio producer, Malcolm Whitehall, our line producer, Eric Granstrom, and our camera people, Kim Washburn, Victor Abarca. I am so going to slaughter this one. Najee Sullivan and Tim Bronowski. If I slaughtered your name, I apologize. Shot across. Shani Vega, the header, and the stop by Arredondo. It looked like it was number 10, Anthony Garcia, on the header. And, of course, the big thanks to this fine gentleman who's been here for almost 100 games.
I thought you were saying 100 years.
Shot across. Bit of a battle there. Ortega. And ultimately, it was Willett sending it out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. Folks, don't forget this Friday, May 31st. Well, not this Friday. The upcoming Friday, May 31st. It's Wenatchee Apple Sox hosting the Port Angeles Lefties as part of the West Coast League 2024 season. We have it here live on NCWLIFE Channel, 6:30 p.m. with Eric Granstrom and Brandon Schmitten on the call.
Eric Sanchez for Wenatchee just checked in.
Thank you much, sir. And that would be...
Oh, misplay from Wenatchee.
Oh, my goodness, this could be dangerous. And the stop by Russell. Eric Sanchez, number 5. Thank you, Matt. Play resumes. Leon to Edgar Leon. Right in front of the referee, the assistant referee, who wiggles his fingers a la Dikembe Mutombo. He's like, nope, you're okay. Cordero, the long ball. So the fans can get into it a little bit. Nope, it's going to stay within the friendly confines of this stadium. 71:07 on the clock. Eastmont. 9 minutes and change away from moving on. Wenatchee, 9 minutes and change away from going home. Play resumes now. The long touch up field for Anthony Garcia. Adame sending it to the throw-in.
Eastmont's going a little bit more defensive here in the last 10 minutes or so. Not bringing nearly as many people up in the attack. It's kind of uncharacteristic. Usually they continue to battle till the end, even if they're up 8 goals.
Garcia, the header, and it sails over the crossbar.
But 2 games in 2 days with some of your big guns getting a lot of minutes. They got to start getting tired here.
Arredondo. Adame. Saldívar. Arredondo. The header by Aaron Leon doesn't quite work, but lucky for him, neither does the clearing by the backline of Wenatchee. So Edgar now has a chance. Out of the box, the header and the diving stop by Tanner Russell. Those miscues have proved costly today.
It looked like he was pretty far offside, but they would have been very fortunate. The AR was trailing that. I think he must have looked down at the wrong moment.
Anthony Garcia Mendoza for Anthony Garcia. Garcia. Adam in the recovery. The long push-up field by Eastmont. There's Codin Flynn after the good effort by Aaron to keep it alive. Codin and Edgar. That doesn't compute. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee.
I got another sub coming on here for Wenatchee. Number 14, it looks like.
Thank you very much, Matt Wisen. That would be Joan Di Landeros getting some more playing time.
I was just going to commend Mr. Flynn's play tonight. He's been all over the pitch tonight, and I'm not seeing any slowdown in his game. He's the little engine that could.
Inside the box, this could be interesting. Good job by, looked like Pfefferman and Arredondo to put a stop to the danger. Eastmont on the move now. Edgar Leon trying to get past 3. Garcia Mendoza bounces off an Eastmont player. It'll be a throw-in for
handball.
No, and that's handball. I beg your pardon. I was wondering what the whistle was about. 74-31 on the clock. Johnny Vega. The header right under Mr. Arredondo's chin by, it looked like Anthony Garcia. It will be a goal kick for Eastmont. .75:05 on the clock. Down the right stripe goes Codin Flynn. Kovac sending it out of bounds. Folks, remember that then on June 7th is the Eastmont High School graduation live at 6 p.m. Friday, June 7th. The Wenatchee High School graduation live at 8 p.m. Edgar on the throw-in. Partial clearing by the back line of Wenatchee. Whistle on the play. It will be Wenatchee ball. Was that a high kick?
I don't really know what that was. Maybe just a little grab.
A throw-in. Make out the free kick. Ends up ultimately in the hands of Mr. Arredondo. The legs seem to be getting a little tired all around here, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, it's dig deep time for sure. And right about the time that, mistakes get amplified and pressure is really starting to turn up.
Off to the races his pass. First on it is Pfefferman and ultimately Arredondo. 76:30 on the clock. Then on June 11th, we have the West Side High School graduation live at 7 p.m. And then the next day, June 12th, Bellingham. The Bells come into town to play the Wenatchee Apple Sox at 6:30 p.m. live with Eric Granstrom and Brandon Schmitten. Aaron Leon, corner of the box. Defensive effort by Snyder. Bounces off an Eastmont player and ends up in the hands of Mr. Russell. Ultimately, Pfefferman, pivoting header that time. Trying again for Wenatchee is Garcia Mendoza. Sitio, Ortega, Aaron, Ortega. Aaron is down. Pushing it upfield into Wenatchee territory. Good response that time by Snyder. Garcia, Adame. and Arredondo before pass can catch up to it.
So I just wanted to say one, a little shout out, a little PSA. Well, I've been given the opportunity to have this platform for a second, maybe go on a little rant, but please support your kids, support schools. This game right here is a product of communities that
the shot and the diving stop by Arredondo. Matt Wisen, the floor is yours.
Communities that value education, that understand that there is a benefit to quality schools in their communities, not just for your own kids, or you may or may not have kids, but there is still a value to quality facilities in the valley. They're not just schools. They are owned by the taxpayers. They are a resource. They're the community's resource. And without that support, you're letting your house rot away. It's very important, not just for the kids today, or maybe your grandkids, maybe some of you don't even know. This could still change your life or make it better. So please, one more time, support your schools.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Matt Wisen. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Time has stopped on the scoreboard, so the clock is ticking figuratively and literally on the Wenatchee Panthers, and now the time is being kept on the field by the officials. It's a 1-0 lead for Wenatchee. Pepperman, for Eastmont, I beg your pardon. Pepperman sending it out of bounds.
Yeah, now it's definitely time to be running after those balls that go out of bounds, because you're maybe a minute plus change here.
Throw-in coming for the Panthers.
Yep, we see how high up the field Tanner's playing now. I mean, it's go time. You lose by 1, you lose by 2. You might as well send your keeper up to midfield here and just get everybody involved.
The throw-in now. Another throw-in. Wenatchee trying to make something happen. Chani and Landeros and Chani. Kopech inside the box. Oh, Pepperman right on the nick of time there before a very lonesome Chani could connect with that one. Actually, it was Brady Paz looming behind him. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball.
We are on the referee's extra time clock here, so how much longer? Who knows? It didn't seem like there were a whole lot of delays in the second half.
Nope. Coden Flynn, first on it is Munoz. Ball goes out of bounds. Ortega will yield to a teammate, kill a few more seconds in the process. Chani Vega, whistle on the play, foul call, free kick. Wenatchee putting into play rather quickly. Landeros, sweeping effort by Pepperman, who comes up ailing in the process. Is he trying to kill some more seconds, or is he really not feeling well? I guess it's a little bit of both. He's vertical though. Pass, opening the game up. Garcia. A massive shove at Ortega. He even lost his glasses in the process, poor guy. Throw in for Wenatchee. Couple of bounces. Landeros looking perhaps to get fouled. Sending it out of bounds is Sanchez. Could be the last play of the game. Eastmont 1, Wenatchee nothing.
Signaling 1 minute left, I think.
The throw in by Kopech. Couple of bounces, switching over to the right side, and it gets away from Garcia. The referee says there was a foul. The referee says there was a foul, that Garcia perhaps was not licitly kept from reaching that ball, and it will be a free kick for Wenatchee. Could be the last best try
Probably.
for the Panthers.
I'm confused why Tanner's not up in the action right now.
Yeah, he's at midfield.
Midfield is one, but just bring him into the box. I mean,
what do you got to lose, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Shani Vega, and now there's Tanner. Everybody in white is inside at least the D. There's the shot. Bounces off the one-man wall. Oh my goodness. The keeper's way out of position. Oh, good stuff by Edgar. Another try. The long ball now. That's not going to hurt him. And that's the game. That is the game. Eastmont has vanquished its biggest rival in dramatic fashion, 1-0. We'll be right back after this.
Allergens. You can't see them, but they live in your carpet and your air ducts. Call the experts at Clean Air Connection for a clean, healthy living environment. Experience, education, and the right equipment equals the best cleaning job possible. Call Clean Air Connection today. Pet dander, allergens, dust, and pollen? Trust your home's carpet and duct cleaning to the experienced experts at Clean Connection. This locally owned family business educates their staff and uses only the best equipment. Call Clean Air Connection today.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new mid-size Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
In Digital Media Arts program, we learn about video production gear and editing by the combination of class projects and nonprofit work and employment.
It makes things happen.
Yeah.
It's pretty magical.
We work in the industry at the Wenatchee WIAA, NCWLIFE Channel, and the Town Toyota Center events. Every day we work with industry standard equipment for a hands-on learning experience.
60 years ago, we opened up the first Abby's right here where I'm sitting.
All I wanted was people to show up.
We were trying to build pizza eaters is what we were trying to do, and it worked. We were very successful, and we were very happy about it.
Every day is Taco Tuesday at Abby's. Our Taco Especial is on sale 7 days a week, loaded with beef or chicken, onions, olives, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and lettuce. It's a pizza that you won't forget. Dine in or order online for takeout or delivery right to your door.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
At Coldwell Banker, their people, their company are cut from a different cloth. They see, hear, sense, and feel things that other people don't. They have a unique appreciation for the thing called home. Because of this dedication, Coldwell Banker has thrived for over a century. This is why they are ranked #1 on Agent Trust. Coldwell Banker. They do real estate with higher standards and have been guiding people home since 1906.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
At Confluence Health, our mission is clear: to provide exceptional care for our community. We believe in healthcare that's personal and local, because we're just like you. members of this great community.
We are Confluence.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
We are Confluence. Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can lift this up to time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue, family owned and operated on North Wenatchee Avenue, right next to Hooked on Toys. Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue uses only fresh ingredients, handcrafted with love, including authentic Hawaiian barbecue and Japanese-style ramen noodle soups. And the bubble teas will keep you coming back for more. Enjoy the culinary tour of the Pacific Rim with Hawaiian barbecue lunches and combo plate classics, as well as ramen noodle soups. Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue. Enjoy their comfort food like you're one of the family.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School in beautiful East Wenatchee, Washington, where we just witnessed the Eastmont Wildcats take this one in dramatic fashion by a score of 1-0 over their arch rivals, Wenatchee. Now Wenatchee goes home and Eastmont moves on to play Sunnyside on the road on Saturday for the right to make it to state. So plenty to play for this season for these fine gentlemen here. Next to me, immediately next to me is Kai Pepperman, number 2. Then we have Freddy Arredondo, and then of course we have Coach Vidal Hurtado. Let's start with you, Kai. Now, when you know a team as well as you know Wenatchee, it's kind of a challenge to surprise one another. It's kind of like two magicians showing each other tricks. You guys know all of each other's tricks. So, what was the mentality going in facing a team that you know so well when the stakes are this high?
I think it comes down to who wants it more. We've been ready at practice. We've been playing really hard at practice, and our mentality is there. We want to, and we don't want to. We want to keep on playing and not let our season end here quite yet. And hopefully that will happen, and we'll take all the way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now let's switch over, the two of you right here, and Freddy, congratulations once again on a fine performance. Now, what does it mean to you? Knowing the ups and downs of the season, knowing that you made it one more hurdle past, you left behind not just a Big 9 team, but the Big 9 team, your arch rivals here in such dramatic fashion.
I think we're just really grateful to be given another shot. We had our ups and downs, but we eventually came back and got back in form and finish the game.
Now, one of the things, and this question is for the two of you fellas, so you're going to have to share this microphone a little bit. One of the things that your coach spoke to me about at the beginning of the game was the mentality, the mental game. How did that play a factor today?
Like I said, we really wanted it. We just thought about it as another game that we needed to win. We knew if we lost that outcome, and we wouldn't have been playing again, but we knew we wanted it, and yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole team just knew it was win or die, and we just think our season's far from over, so we were going to go out and give it our all.
All right. Now let's hear it from the man himself. Everybody just keep going round and round, round and round. Here's Coach Vidal Hurtado. First of all, congratulations, Coach. And
thank you.
Now, what is something that you would take away from a contest that was so hard fought, so physical as today?
The intensity in which we play. I would say I take that away. These games are not always clean, but I can't complain about the effort that they gave, the attitude that they provided, the intensity in which they chased the ball, fought for a ball, recovered. We got players that put in a lot of miles in the game, and so it shows that we have 80-minute players, which is required in this level of our season, or this time of our season. So I take away that we're capable of more. I know that we had our slump earlier this second round in league, but I know what the capability and capacity of this team, right? And we do, if we get on a roll, we can be very dangerous. And so I'm happy that the result was in our favor. I think Wenatchee did a great job in fighting, try to get back in the game. Both teams had good opportunities. So I just appreciate the willpower that we have as a team. This group of boys in the last 2 years have made coaching very fun and rewarding. And so, as Kai said, we don't want this season to end anytime soon. So we're gonna try to fight and keep going as far as we can.
What kind of challenges will a team like Sunnyside present for you?
Physicality. They're very physical, especially at home. They hold their ground well. They have two great players, creators too, and so they're very dynamic that way. But it's a great matchup. It's not something that I don't think any team is going to roll over easy in this playoff. So they're just physical. They're fast, dynamic. A couple players. So I think it's a great matchup. I had understood it was Davis, but that won.
Oh. It is Davis? I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Sorry.
Davis
folks.
lost, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So, and to answer that same question, Davis, it's hard to spot that one creator, like that one creative player. They have a full 11 that can play their role really well. So they know each other's movements really well. They can switch the point of attack well. They dribble at you and do it successfully. So it's a challenge for us, but we've won once. We've lost ones against them, and this one's going to determine who goes for the second seed to state. So,
now, how big of a concern is it to have these 3 intense games in a matter of 5-6 days?
None. There is no concern.
Not at all.
All for us. Our boys have put the time in to be fit for each game. You asked me last Tuesday why don't I rest my players when I give them rest. Practice, they're going to play soccer somewhere else. So they're ready. There is no issue for us in that regard. I feel like we're healthy, and so I feel like we're on a momentum too. 2 wins in the last 2 games. Davis is coming off the loss. I know they're going to want to recover, but we're in a good spot. We didn't get what we really wanted early in the season, which was league, but we're exactly in the same spot we would have been even if we won. So we're there.
All right. That was from over there, Kai Pepperman, Freddy Arredondo, and Vidal Hurtado. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap this one up from East Wenatchee. Don't go away.
Vamos Gatos! Now and always!
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Welcome back to East Wenatchee. We've just witnessed the Wildcats take this one 1-0 over their arch rivals, Wenatchee. And on one thing, we were absolutely right. It was going to be fun. It was super fun, super intense. Perhaps if we treated ourselves to the fantasy that we're going to see a lot of scoring in the same fashion we saw against Moses Lake, against Davis, we knew that wasn't all that likely to begin with, but we knew that we were going to see 2 teams going right at each other, and that's exactly what we got.
Exactly. The intensity was there. The opportunities were there. I mean, I like watching teams create opportunities, and there's plenty of that going on. There's plenty of storyline in this game. Exciting to watch, and I'm excited to watch Eastmont gear up. You know, they've got a day rest, and now off to Yakima, and they've got some momentum. You know, let's go Eastmont. Let's see what we can do.
I think one of the things that was perhaps, I'm not going to say fully proven, but at least there's some degree of evidence to back it up, is that this is a team. This is not Aaron and Edgar and 9 other guys. This is a team that goes there and plays hard for one another.
Yeah, and it was going to take a team, because I think like maybe the last at least 5 years, Wenatchee's been the team to knock Eastmont out of the playoffs. And that's been a monkey that's been on their backs for a long time. And Eastmont's had some good players in the past, but this team is working as a team for sure, and it's very apparent.
Absolutely. Once again, the final score is
I'll walk it in here.
Okay.
Can I borrow that?
Of course you may, yes.
Hey,
yes.
no, stay here. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Before we finish up, before we wrap up the season, I want to thank you. 95 broadcasts.
It doesn't seem like 95, like I said, before you said 95. I know it's been a few seasons, but it has been really enjoyable working with you guys, and I really appreciate this opportunity. I've grown and I've really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to watching on the other side of the camera and continuing friendships. It's been great.
Well, and you've made me appreciate the game. And honestly, I didn't until I got together, and you and I have done quite a few of those 95 broadcasts as well. And it is the beautiful game. So I'll give you that one.
Well, thank you. And, I'm glad I did something. Some people are hard to influence, but I'll mark that up as a win. But, your friendship means more to me than you just liking the game. And I really appreciate especially your ability to take all the ribbing and good-natured antagonizing, and that's been fun.
The whole football thing.
The whole football thing.
Just as a little thank you, our boss has set up a little pizza party for you. So we're going to finish up the broadcast. I'm going to give this back to you, sir, so you can finish it the way you do it, the right way. And I'm going to go get ready for some pizza. Thank you,
Awesome.
Matt.
Well, thank you.
Well, there's nothing that I can say to you that equals what Eric just said. It's been an absolute privilege, sir. It's been
thank you very much.
And if you think that he can take a joke, so can you, because I gave you bunny ears while you were talking earlier. So yeah, you can
I'm
definitely.
sure I deserve them.
It's been an absolute pleasure, not just to do the broadcast, but to become your friend. It's been an honor and a privilege, and I hope that you visit us sometime and we do more games together every so often, just to for old time's sake, as they say.
I think we can make that happen.
All right.
Thank you.
On that note, we're going to close this one out. Once again, the final score: 1 for Eastmont, 0 for Wenatchee. On behalf of everyone involved, this extraordinary gentleman is Matt Wisen. I'm Sebastian Moraga saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Johnny Vega into the box. Johnny, go, 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 go.
Thanks for watching today's coverage of spring sports here on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. Today's broadcast has been brought to you in part by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air, and Gold supporter, Town Auto Group. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Air Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Inland Northwest Honda Dealers, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Tiki Hawaiian Barbecue, Together for Youth, Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center, and Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Be sure to tune in for sports year-round here on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.